Sometimes I feel like putting my hands up in the air. I know I can count on you. Sometimes I feel like saying, Lord, I just don't care. 'Cause you got the love I need to see me through. Excuse the singing, I am not an artist, but I just thought to deliver you that beautiful song so you can remind yourself that you actually have the love to see yourself through, okay? All hope is not lost, and you have been guided here today to reclaim your power, reclaim your identity, and reclaim back your sense of purpose, my darling. If you've just had a little bit of a stumble in the world, a little bit of a stumble in your energy, I'm just here to guide you in the right path to make you feel as though you do actually belong, my darling. So, welcome to this pick a card reading. You already know what we're about to get into. So, my love, let us pick our piles. So all you have to do is pick a pile. We have either pile number 1 represented by the ice cream, we have pile number 2 represented by the treadmill, and we have pile number 3 represented by the bed. Now, if you would like to see imageries that represent each pile, please do feel free to backtrack and go revisit my thumbnail in this video, which will give you a more visual prospects in regards to which pile you can pick. Nevertheless, please do pick your pile, okay? Once you've chosen the pile you would like to read into, scroll down into the description box where you'll be met with a timestamp linked next to each individual pile. Simply just give that timestamp number a double tap and you'll be fast forwarded towards the pile that you have chosen, my darling. All right, so let's gather our energy, let's gather our strength, and I will see you in your pile selection. So with that being said, please do take care for now. Bye. All right, my beautiful darlings, welcome to your pile. For those of you who have chosen pile number 1, highlighted and represented by the ice cream, pleasure and honor to have you here today, my little darling. All right, so we are going to be seeing, okay, what's been going on within your world in regards to how you've been feeling just a little bit withdrawn from the world and your purpose. All right, my darling. So today we do have a tarot spread here for us today, and I'll go through all the subject headings that we'll be going through. I also have some cards that are pre-shuffled for you, so each card represents a subject header. So to start off with, we have represented by the forest, okay? What was I trying to navigate? We have represented by the trees. What has distracted me? We have represented by darkness. What prevents me from seeing my own way out? We have represented by the lantern. From where can I draw hope to find my way? We have the guide with what must I address before I can move ahead with purpose. And then lastly, we have trail. Once I've done that, what's the most useful next step I can take? And then, my darling, we have the best for last with positive movement forward and delightful advice. So we'll be discovering what this one is. So I'm just going to pop that card in that box for now, okay, as the mystery, and we'll reveal that after all of this makes sense. All right, darling, so let's start off with the first one, with the forest. Okay, so topic, so what was I trying to navigate? Okay, so we have the Justice card for you. Oh. So what this is looking like to me, darling, is you are trying to navigate or trying to have more fairness in your life, okay? Perhaps you may have been called or felt like you had to conform to society standards or conform to somebody else, or perhaps people may have put their plans upon you, which perhaps you may not have agreed with. Perhaps you wanted to do things in your own way, and there was a reframing of your perception, a reframing of how you should go about your life. Okay, you were trying to make sure that everything in your life played out nice and smoothly. You had peaceful outcomes, or you wanted peaceful outcomes, and you just wanted there to be general fairness that surrounds you. Okay, perhaps you're somebody that does believe in equality. You're someone that believes in, you know, people having their rights and their powers, like people being able to, or you being able to at least stand up for yourself and get your needs met. Okay, so I'm seeing here you're trying to navigate fairness in a certain situation that has happened to you, my darling. Okay, you're trying to weigh the scales between the good and the bad, trying to add up certain points and trying to weigh out, you know, the perception to things and what should actually be in order for you moving forward. Okay, so next up we have what has distracted me. Okay, so what has distracted you, darling? We have the Hermit card. Perhaps you felt like you lost touch with yourself. You haven't been your truest self, and perhaps you have felt as though you've had to withdraw your energy and withdraw yourself from perhaps people and places because they weren't as deserving of your time and efforts, or perhaps you felt as though nobody was really understanding where you were coming from. So you took some time out to really regain and recenter your focus. So I'm seeing here you had to take the time out necessary to have that self-discovery within yourself. Okay, and perhaps that's made you lose sight or lose touch with who you actually really are, you know, taking center with those opportunities that are actually presenting itself to you. You may have felt as though you know, you were gonna miss out on something. Okay, perhaps there's some sense of inner fear in regards to what you should actually be doing. So in a way, you took a little break. Okay, you took a little break where you had some introspection and you just withdrew your energy. Okay, you went within and you try to identify what your next steps actually are and strategize how you can move forward. So with the darkness, okay, so what prevents you from seeing your own way out? So we have the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like there's so many opportunities around you that's wanting to come forth. And perhaps with you being in this hermit mode, or you feeling as though you taking time out for yourself is not going to be as beneficial, but I feel like it has been, because what's wanting to come out is opportunities. Perhaps you've been focusing in other areas of your life that has made you feel as though you're missing out on the realness and the trueness that's actually within you. Okay, so there's the sense of you focusing somewhere else that perhaps you may not want to be in, and it's enabled you to keep going in a sense. But within you, I'm sensing there's a missing piece in your heart. There's something that's calling you, but perhaps you distract yourself with telling yourself that it's not real, it doesn't exist, it's not really there. But there is some underlying energy that's wanting to come forth. Okay, let's dig a little bit deeper. So with the Lantern, from where can I draw hope to find my way? We have the Page of Pentacles. I'm sensing this is, okay, it's a bit blurred. Well, the light's in its way, but that shouldn't distract us. So I'm seeing here you can draw hope from a new opportunity or a new pathway that's coming forward for you. There's an opportunity that's coming up for you to take a different path or a different direction in regards to following something that actually sets your heart on fire, focusing on something that you have fallen in love with. And I'm sensing perhaps this is your career, or this is something to do with the family or matters of the home. I'm definitely sensing that you can focus and draw hope within your career, within your business. So yes, so this is enabling you to, fall in love with a new idea, falling in love with your career or perhaps your business, really focusing on the new financial opportunities that are going to be presenting itself towards you. Okay, you can draw hope by making plans, okay, plans that's going to boost these opportunities or these careers that you are investing in. So next up we have, with the guide, what must I address before I can move ahead with purpose? So we have the 8 of Cups. So perhaps, you've had to move or walk away from something emotionally, and that is what's put you in the hermit mode, because you have, perhaps it was a good connection you may have had with someone, and perhaps you didn't get exactly what you needed from that connection. So it's definitely time for you to heal yourself, heal the emotions or the energy that's within you that's a bit conflicted. You must allow yourself to rejoice in your success here and remain centered, focused and happy, because this lady, she's moving towards the sun. Okay, so this is saying that you will be moving towards more positive and more happier times, but it's about you healing the emotional wound that has presented itself for you and walk towards something new. Okay, a new territory, a new environment, new enhanced career ideas, new education. Okay, move towards that and you will feel more enlightened. You'll feel like yourself again, and you'll start to feel a new passion and a new zest for life. So next up we have trail. So once I've done that, what's the most useful next step I can take? So we have the 2 of Wands. So this is about you deciding, okay, if you want to take on a new inspired opportunity that's going to come your way. Okay, it's about you recognizing what was in the past and leaving it there, and it's about you deciding to take focus and take heed with your life again and go back towards what's going to inspire you. This is a new path. Okay, this is not the old way of living, but this is a new way. Okay, starting something fresh is what's going to help inspire you, which is going to be very beneficial and useful for you, my love. Okay, you have what it takes to feel inspired again, to feel as though your future is going to be bright for you. And it's going to be exciting because it's about you leaving your comfort zone and going towards somewhere else that's going to prove more satisfaction for yourself and more happiness. And in a sense, you're already doing this. You're already thinking, should I move towards a new adventure, a new pathway, a new opportunity, a new environment, a new career, a new home, whatever it may be, new supporters, new friends. You're already thinking this. So this is saying to you, take that leap of faith, okay? Because you will feel reconnected to yourself again, and you will be met with new people who have new ideas for you, new inspirations for you, and things will seem to come back towards this fairness because you'll be met with people and environments who understand you, who understand where you're coming from, and who have the same like energy. Okay, so my darling, let's get to the final card. So the positive movement forward and delightful advice we have for you today. Ooh, yes, that makes a lot of sense. Leave your usual social circles behind, darling. This may not have been an easy one to hear, but this makes sense, okay? So this is saying that perhaps your old surroundings or the old people you were around that didn't really boost your energy, they didn't really make you feel supported in the right ways. Perhaps you were wanting to go down a new path, and the people that you were with, even though they gave you a sense of comfort at times, they didn't really understand your new way of living or the way you wanted to go. Perhaps they wanted to keep you stuck with them, or stuck in the same kind of attitude, or stuck in the same kind of energy you were in, because it was a place of comfort. Now it's about you being bold and brave, okay, and letting these people go, because it's time for you to explore on a new adventure and go on a new journey, okay? Because these people that did not boost your energy or make you feel supported in the right ways, they don't have anything to offer you right now. And we must remember that these other people also have their own life journeys to go through. So, you know, we can't force people to come with us. Even though we may want them to come, we have to allow them to catch up to your energy in time, if that is something that's going to be suitable. Or if not, you know, we just leave them where they are and we go off on our own new adventure. Okay, we can see this man, he's going off as well, he's by himself. Everybody here is by themselves, okay? They're not really with anybody else. So this is saying that you have to take this leap of faith, okay, and leave people who do not support where you are trying to go behind, and focus on where you want to go now, because you'll be met with the right companions and people who actually want to support your visions, your goals and your dreams, and love you the way that you need to be loved, my darling, okay? It looks like the end of a cycle has appeared for you, and this energy that's dwelling up within you is saying that we need a new fresh start, we need a new beginning and a new adventure. So it's time for us to leave the past behind and go towards our bright and hopeful future. So for those of you who have chosen pile number 1, it was a pleasure and honor to be able to read for you today. Please do let me know your thoughts down below, just how well this reading has gone for you, and I'll be sure to see you again in one of my next videos. So with that being said, please do take care for now. Bye. Alright, my beautiful darlings who have joined me here today for pile number 2, highlighted and represented by the treadmill, you have come to the right place, my darling. So I do have a tarot spread here before me, and I do have different subject headings in regards to what we'll go through to enable you to bring that spark back to life again, okay? Help you see exactly what was going on within your life and help steer you in the direction that you actually want to go. So, my love, today's topics we have are, starting off with number 1, we have what was I trying to navigate? We have number 2, with the trees, what has distracted me? We have number 3 with darkness, what prevents me from seeing my own way out? We have number 4 with the lantern, from where can I draw hope to find my way? We have number 5 with the guide, what must I address before I can move ahead with purpose? And then next with number 6 with the trail, once I've done that, what's the most useful next step I can take? Okay, my darling, and then we move towards the place where we want to be, okay, with the positive movement forward and delightful advice. So of course this is going to enable us to see how we can be steered in the right direction positively after you leave this video. So this is the card that we have for that subject, so we're just going to pop that there and leave that as a mystery for us right now. So let us reveal the cards first, connect the dots, and then we'll reveal the surprise at the end. So pile number 2, let's first start off with the forest, okay? So what was I trying to navigate? We have the 8 of Swords. Perhaps there was a decision to make. I'm seeing here a decision that perhaps you may have felt as though you don't want to make the wrong choice, okay? You want to make a choice that is going to be right and correct for you, and you wanted to make sure that you're going to end up in the right direction, on the right path, and a path that is going to lead towards you some sort of success, some sort of happiness, and some sort of joy. And I'm seeing here that perhaps you had a lot of mental conflict, okay? A lot of automatic negative thoughts. Perhaps you may be somebody who is an empath. You may have been picking up on other people's thoughts and opinions and their emotions. And perhaps that's left you in a place where you felt a bit confused in regards to, what's the actual truth of the situation? What's the actual matter? So you were initially trying to clear your thoughts, clear your mind, and continue down a path that's gonna leave you with a sense of peace and clarity. So let's see what has distracted you with the trees. We have strength. So this is saying to me, perhaps you may have felt as though if you use your power, okay, that perhaps other people may take it in the wrong way. If you stand up for yourself, perhaps other people may be scared of your approach, or they may be scared of you just lashing out, or you speaking up with the truth, okay? So I'm seeing here it's important and it's vital for you to not allow yourself to be distracted by just having this sheer sense of power, because you can use your emotions to guide you as well. You must remember that you are fearless, and it's okay to switch into different modes, different personality styles, in order for your needs to be met and in order for you to progress and to prevail against these negative thoughts that you were having. So perhaps you may have been powerless in this situation, but in actuality, you're somebody that's very strong, you're very wise, and you're very smart, okay? You have so much strength within you that's waiting to be unleashed, okay? So it's like you taking this step up is going to boost you in some sort of way. So let's see with the darkness, okay? What prevents you from seeing your own way out? Queen of Swords, yes, again. This makes sense. So you have so much intellect within you, okay? You're an inspired person. You've got so many ideas. You don't take any BS, okay? You're not here for the drama. You're not here for the gossip. You're not here for things that don't prove beneficial for you. You're ready to cut all of these things out, okay? So it's definitely about you stepping up and standing up for yourself, okay? Not allowing people to perhaps bully you around, or people to take away your sense of power or your sense of identity, because what you know to be true for yourself is a power, because remember, everything is just perception. So you must allow yourself to be direct with your words, okay? Mean what you say and continue alongside with your path, because you know what to be true for you. So you must hold that value, okay? Don't allow yourself to back down from a challenge. Stand up for what you actually believe in and see exactly where that takes you. So with the lantern, from where can I draw hope to find my way? We have the Two of Swords. Okay, a lot of swords energy. There's a lot of mental conflict here. Power 2. But that's okay, darling. Don't worry. Okay, we will have that. So this is saying, draw your hope from a place of taking a direction, okay? Deciding to do something for yourself, okay? Where do you want to go? What's the pathway you want to actually go down? Because even though you may have a lot of mental thoughts going around in your mind, you know, trying to taunt you or trying to tell you certain things. Perhaps it could be illusions, it could be your own fear, it could be other people's emotion or energy. There's like a lot of things going around in your mind. So for you to take the lead, to regain the sense of hope and your identity, make a choice that's going to make you feel good. Don't choose to just listen to what's in your mind all the time, because if you're listening to what's in your mind and it doesn't actually make you feel good, then you know you're not really in alignment with your choices. You must make a decision, and this decision must make you feel good or must have some sort of understanding, okay? There's a sense of you kind of staying stuck or feeling stuck in the moment because of the different pathways, okay? This is saying to not make your life any difficult, okay? Take action, allow yourself to move forward, okay? You don't need to know every step of the way in regards to the choice that you make, but if you're making a choice and it feels positive for yourself, it feels good internally, it makes you feel happy when you choose this choice, then please do choose that one, because that's the right path for you, my darling. So next, with the guide, what must I address before I can move ahead with purpose? So we have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is saying, my darling, are you willing and ready to have this new beginning that is on its way to you? It's saying, are you going to believe in your dreams, your hopes, your ambitions, your self? Are you going to trust yourself to make the right decisions for yourself, my darling? This is what it's saying, okay? For you to move forward with your purpose, it's about you actually trusting in the decisions you make yourself and not really having the opinions of others cloud your judgment. This is a new beginning that you must choose for yourself, okay? Yes, other people can have an input, but the sole decision is yours, okay, my darling? Do you have what it takes to step out in faith right now? Because this new beginning is gonna be something that's gonna be bright for you, it's going to be beautiful for you, and it's going to be something where you can plant new ideas, have new inspiration, and feel as though you're taking back a sense of control in your life again. All right, so it's about you having the strength to take on this new beginning where your mind is not in confusion. You don't feel as though you don't have enough clarity to progress forward, but it's about you actually knowing yourself, you know your worth, you know what's true to you, and you're going to continue to move forward in that direction. So next up, my darling, with the trail. So once I've done that, what's the most useful next step I can take? We have the Page of Cups. Oh, this is a cute one. So this is saying that you will be opening your heart again, okay? Believing in love again, believing in happiness, and perhaps just a little bit of a mystery, believing in a little bit of fairy tale love, okay? Not taking your life so serious, having a little bit of fun, you know, playing with yourself again. What does it mean to dream again, but dreaming in the way that's going to bring you so much more happiness? So once you've taken the decision to have this new beginning, my darling, you're going to step into the energy of taking things in a much more light-hearted way. You know, your heart's going to be much more open. Perhaps you're going to be going on a new journey where you're understanding different perspectives to life, different types of joyfulness, okay? Perhaps, you know, you may even be met with somebody who's a romantic interest for you, who's going to help steer you in the right path. But ultimately, this is about you believing in opening up your heart again, being free to love, you know, allowing yourself to dream and feel good about it. So with the last card, my darling, so with the positive movement forward, our magical card right here, let us reveal, okay, this delightful advice for you after you leave this video. We have listened to the eternal song of your soul, tune into it and learn to trust it. So yes, darling, you will be trusting yourself more, okay? But trusting yourself in the way where your energy just feels synchronized, it feels harmonious, it feels joyful, it feels natural, it feels right. It doesn't feel like a struggle, it doesn't feel like confusion, it does not feel like you're being held back, but it just feels like you're in the flow of your life again. It feels like this is a new song, it's a new day, it feels beautiful, it feels bright, and you're ready to learn to trust your emotions again, trust your feelings, and actually connect to your intuition to take you down paths that are going to be bright and beautiful, lighter and harmonious for you, okay? Remember, you have your own calling to life and everybody is on different paths. So it's imperative for you to follow in regards to where you feel that your heart is actually leading you to, okay? Where do you want to go? Follow that song and trust always that all will be well. There's no need to worry, okay? There's no need to be burdened by situations, but only remember that there is positive hope in the future all the time, my darling. All right, so with that being said, pile number 2, this is the end of your reading, and I do hope you enjoyed this reading. Please do let me know your thoughts down below in regards to how this reading has gone for you, and I'll be sure to see you again in one of my next readings. All right, my darling, so please do take care of yourself, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye. Alright, my darlings who have joined me here today for pile number 3. It is a pleasure and honor to be able to read for you today, my darling. Alright, so my love, we do have a tarot spread here for you today, and we're going to be going through different subject headings in regards to, you know, why you may have felt a little bit distant. But do not worry, because we're going to bring the mojo back, we're going to bring the aliveness back out of you, and you're going to go towards a positive direction. So I do have your pre-shuffle cards here, which go in order, and what I'll be doing first is I'm just going to pop this card to the right of me, okay? This is our positive movement forward card and delightful advice. So we save the best till last, okay? Because this is going to enable us to move forward in a positive direction after this video, because you know, it's nice to get a little bit of advice and to steer us in the right way after the reading. We don't want to be left puzzled, but we want to be left knowing, okay, that we have something to actually look forward to. All right. So I'll just read out the different subject headers we're going to go through today, my darling. So we have number 1 with the forest, okay? What was I trying to navigate? We have number 2, the trees. What has distracted me? We have number 3, the darkness. What prevents me from seeing my own way out? We have number 4, the lantern. From where can I draw hope to find my way? We have number 5 with the guide. What must I address before I can move ahead with purpose? We have number 6 with the trail. Once I've done that, what's the most useful next step I can take? So darling, let us start off with number 1. So what was I trying to navigate? So we have the 7 of Cups. Darling, what I'm seeing here for you is you feel underlyingly that you've got so many different pathways and options and opportunities perhaps that are presenting itself to you, and you don't know exactly which one to take. Or perhaps you may know one that you want to take, but you may be fearful in regards to, if you take this one, is it going to be the right one, or what about the other options? Were the other options better? So I'm seeing you here in an energy where you're wanting to make sure that you pick an opportunity, or you pick something that is actually right for you. because you are definitely somebody who has an open mind right now, and you want to make sure that you're able to make the right choice. Okay, you don't want to fail. You perhaps may want to know the whole full picture before you're moving on, but this is saying that you know that you have different paths, different opportunities, different choices that you can make right now, and perhaps you're a little bit puzzled in regards to what's going to be the one that's going to be the long lasting one, the one that's going to, you know, make you feel as though that you have made the right choice. So okay, let's see next, okay, with what has distracted you. So we have the Knight of Cups. So perhaps I'm sensing there's somebody you're connected to, okay, who may present themselves as trying to charm you, trying to seduce you, or trying to make you fall in love with them, or perhaps they weigh heavily on your mind, and perhaps they're taking up a lot of space within you actually deciding and making choices for yourself, because perhaps you may care about them or you may not. However, there is somebody that's on your mind that is proving some sort of distraction for you, and you're trying to weigh out the pros and cons in regards to if, you know, this person should be on your mind or not, or, you know, why they're weighing heavily on your mind so much. Because I'm seeing you just want to move forward and progress with your life. You want to have more peaceful energy. So you're wondering why this person is taking up so much time on your mind. Okay. So let's see with the darkness, what prevents me from seeing my own way out? Ace of Swords. So this is about you believing in yourself, okay? So I'm saying that there is a new beginning for you, a new beginning where you're smart and you know intuitively the right choice to make, but perhaps this person is trying to distract you or trying to steer you in another direction or take you on a different path that you don't want to go down. And I'm seeing here the choice is literally yours. You must stand up for yourself and make your own choices. Do not allow this person to make the choice for you or to distract you right now, darling, okay? You have got somewhere that you need to be, or things that you actually need to do, and it's about you remaining focused on your own self, okay, believing in yourself and reminding yourself that you can break away from having this person as an addiction on your mind, and allowing yourself to think and see clearly for yourself. Like, you're smart as it is, so you must make the choices for yourself, my darling, and trust that the choice that you do make, okay, is going to lead you in the right direction. It only can. So next we have the Lantern. So from where can I draw my hope to find my way? We have the High Priestess, okay? You've got psychic abilities, my darling, okay? Your intuition is on point. You know underlyingly, okay, which option to pick and what route to go down. So you must continue to trust in yourself. The High Priestess, you know, she always trusts in herself. She always knows the secrets that are within and around people. Like, she helps people see what they want to see, but allows them again to make their own choice. So my darling, it's about you relying on your own intuition right now, really trusting in yourself and allowing yourself to, you know, experience this new next beginning for yourself. You know, don't have fear of your own intuition. Allow yourself to be illuminated by what is calling your energy so much. So So next up with the guide, we have what must I address before I can move ahead with purpose. So we have the Five of Swords. So I'm seeing here there's a lot of conflicting emotions and conflicting thoughts within you, and perhaps this is tied to this person. Okay, perhaps they may leave you feeling hot and cold. You may not understand them initially. Perhaps you're trying to win them over, or you're trying to forget about them. Whatever the case is, there's mixed emotions when it comes, or mixed feelings when it comes to this person, and I'm seeing here you need some sort of mental clarity. So perhaps it's time to have a conversation with this person, or perhaps do some meditation or healing methods to release this person from your energy so you can think more clearly for yourself. And don't be afraid of what comes up, because initially it's going to set you free. You want to make sure that your energy is clear and pure, and you want to be able to let this situation go once and for all and remain focused on a new pathway that's gonna lead you towards your positive movement forward. So once I've done that, what's the most useful next step I can take? We have the Queen of Wands. So darling, this is you getting your energy back, okay? Getting your energy back, feeling inspired again, feeling alive, walking to the beat of your own drum, not having shame for what you think and feel and knowing to be true, but it's reclaiming your power back, okay? You can look at this lady, look how excited she is, look how happy she is, like she's truly in her element, and that's exactly where you are going towards, okay? You want to go towards feeling successful, creative, passionate, determined, confident, joyful, bold. Like you are going to be in this energy where you take your life back, okay, and you can create anything. You can create this heaven on earth back. So you must understand, okay, that there is a choice to make in regards to somebody that's weighing heavily on your mind. This could be a romantic partner, this could be a friend, a family member, but it's somebody you hold very dear and dear to your heart, because they're giving you some sort of confusion, and I'm seeing internally you know what the right choice for you to make. So it's definitely one where in the end you're going to reclaim your power back, and you're going to feel as though you're on top of the world again. So my darling, let's reveal the mystery card right here, okay? The positive movement forward and delightful advice. What do we have for you today, my darling? So we have live in this world as a dreamer, create a future paradise. So this is saying that, you know, it's time for you to open up your visionary skills again, but in a way where you actually believe that this is your lifestyle and this is happening for you right now. Even if you don't have all the evidence that's actually circulating around you, that's fine, because the more you embask and live in the energy of what you're actually wanting to happen towards you, that's when you can see yourself making positive movements forward towards this paradise that you are actually wanting to create, okay? So this is saying to continue, okay, to believe in your dreams, continue to believe in yourself, and to continue to visualize how you would like your reality to actually be, okay? Because you can create this new reality for yourself. You don't need somebody else to create it for you, but this is about you creating this reality for yourself, my darling. Dream a beautiful dream and let nothing stop you. So my darlings who have picked pile number 3, I really do hope you enjoyed this reading. Please do let me know your thoughts down below, just how well this reading has gone for you, and I'll be sure to see you again in one of my next readings. So with that being said, please do take care for now. Bye.